well on first ever stream on this channel. I don't want to fully reveal that my 50 sub special. I just wanted to, for once in a lifetime, stream. Ooh, preview. If you want to know what the series is, it's that one series I used to make in the past, my first ever series. That was pretty much buns and trash. And you know what I say to that? Let's restart it. Even though I was going to turn it into the Chaos Infection series I was making, which I'm now not going to make it original because I don't want to restart. I've done way too much work on it already, to the point where I don't feel like I want to make a trailer. Anyways. So this is the Nightmare You. That's why I had decided to name it. Ever since then, now I know how to draw. You want to know what the past me didn't know about this? One of the things past me didn't know about was that background. Like this thing, past me didn't know about it. So that's why there was no background. That was around the first time I've ever even got the app. Didn't know anything. No, I didn't know about the layers. I know how to post the movie. I know what the frames go slower. I usually make it go by one frame per second because I was that trash at it. Anyways, and something you can actually tell is how I was actually trying to base the chaos off of this, but ended up having to make it its own series. It actually, because in the thing I originally made, it actually all started in just a forest. I don't want to be Snoopy and just I want to be weird and just straight up take the image straight out of the Sonic Ultimate Episode 2. Because if you didn't tell already, that's the fact is I kind of already made it. Don't worry, I will be making. I can tell you a bit about. I'll spoil you guys a bit about the season. I mean, not see. Actually, I'll spoil you guys a bit about season 2. Actually, I don't know if I want to spoil because there's not really anything there's nothing to even spoil at this point ever since we restarted. Episode 2, I just locked my episode 2 in the closet. I'll show you guys a bit on the 50 sub special at this point. It's about every Tales in each of the AUs. So that means Sonic Ultimate Tales, the Nightmare Tales, Taily, and the Chaos Tales, which are basically all my AUs. Tails is the mostly just the AOs I made. Is Tails is the main character. Like Sonic Ultimate Tails is not the main character. Actually, Tails is not a main character either. Even though we haven't even made a series on those characters yet. But yet, since I made the Chaos and Nightmare, it means that Tails are the main characters. Because mostly, I mean, I can voice any character, not going to lie. Like this whole time, if I wanted to, like, actually, I'll tell you guys a bit about a bit on what happens behind the scenes and how we came to the conclusion on who voiced some characters. Back in the first trailer, I almost didn't get the part, and I almost got to voice act no character. But we decided, and the Sonic voice actor almost ended up as the Shadow voice actor. I almost ended up as the Tails and Sonic voice actor. I know it doesn't sound believable, but yeah. I would have maybe got the Sonic voice actor into a call, and then maybe we could have streamed about talking about while showing off some things, but we're busy, and they're probably animating episode 3. I can't really spoil anything on episode 3. The fun fact, I can't spoil anything on episode 3, basically. If you're wondering why I can't, it's probably telling me just share it. No, I can't, because the only reason I can't share it is because I'm not the one working on it. The science was just working on it right now. I'll give you, you know what? I'll tell you some things about each voice of the character. I'll do the 2 voices I'm actually able to do. Taily, I'm not even gonna be voicing Taily, and we ever made us. I'm not even really gonna tell you I'm not gonna tell you where Taily's from. I'm just gonna tell their name. There's a character named Taily. I'm not, because I was really, because they're also gonna appear in the future Sonic Ultimate season. But we haven't decided if they're gonna appear in it. Like Taily specifically is going to appear. Anyways. And like the song with that, there's gonna voice for Taily anyway. And I can't voice for the Nightmare because I'm actually gonna, I don't remember what it was called, but I'm just using the voices from a different type, from like a certain game. There's dialogues where you're not the one talking, but it's like random sounds. That's what I'm gonna be using for Taily. I mean, no, for the Nightmare. But I can do the Chaos and Sonic Ultimate Tails. I'm pretty sure this is how I did the Sonic Ultimate Tails. I'm miles tails per hour. Don't worry, Sonic. We can get out of this. Don't worry. I'm a hero. I'm not weakling. Oops. Sorry. That was almost bad. Because I almost would have had to reveal my phone's password. even though I do have that fingerprint thing. Anyway, now it's time for chaotic. I don't know if it's different, but I'm trying my best to make each voice different. Hi, I'm Tails. Son's been missing for like a few weeks now, and I hope he's okay. The heck are you? Uh-oh, I guess this is the end for me. Okay, that's basically all. I'm still working on my voices. I actually want to sound like Tails. I want to sound like the real Tails, but I kind of feel like I shouldn't want to, because if I do, people are just gonna tell me I'm using an AI voice. It's like, still want my voice to sound different from the rest. Including that the fact that I'm not a girl. I mean, boys have voiced Tails before. So cause back then, boys used to voice Tails all the time. Then Sega had to go ahead and ruin it and make girls start voicing for Tails. Like, Sega, can we please go back to the old days? So yeah, I just have TikTok. You know what, speaking of TikTok, go check out the official Sonic Ultimate TikTok. Or it's easy. Just search up Sonic Ultimate. I don't know if it'll actually pop up. So maybe after the stream I'll put it up into the description. Because I do have... This is the one I'm gonna copy. Because I don't... I'm gonna have to erase each single one of the things I just did. You can only leave this one because at least it actually looks like the tails are not just cut it off. Fun fact, we don't have much voice actors. Like, it's only 3 of us currently. There is another voice actor, we're waiting. They're gonna be a voice actor in one of the future seasons, so that's why, they're not, in the series yet. Why does it look like he's mad? Hello? Oh wait, I kind of need to real quick. Anyway, I want to make a Friday and Funkin' mod in the future. But I first need to get my drawing skills up. But this one should move. This. You know what? I have one question for myself. Why did I already put them in? You know what? At least some of them are still standing still. To the point where I can at least cover some of them in. But I'm probably going to do that later. I don't feel like doing it. What the heck's this at? If you wonder what this is, yeah, I was working on a Metal Sonic one. Because, like, shorts are getting me pretty popular. You know what? I'm gonna go do a full run through of me voicing each character in just one episode for no reason. It's just for fun. So you're saying that thing was data? Not just data. It's a digital library corrupted my system like a virus, but I'm thinking. It looks like me, Tails. Same voice. Same face, same voice, except those eyes. Tells you okay? I found a trace. Maybe we can trap it. Then let's trap this figure before it hurts someone. Let's go. If I wonder what actually happened with Tails here, I accidentally, we actually end up having the trace. So our stuff looks the same. If you're but you're probably thinking that doesn't explain what actually happened with Tails here. I accidentally traced over on the same layer. You're actually supposed to do it on the layer above it. But I accidentally forgot, and yeah, that's what happened here. This area is completely infected. The signal is strongest here. You can't save them. Did you hear that? Yeah, stay behind me. Your eyes, what actually was supposed to happen here was I forgot to put the first thing on the what. So it's like Sonic's like stressed out and he's like telling Tails what. Then Tails says your eyes, they glitched for a second. It was a terrible misspell. Autocorrect. That thing is trying to mess with us. It's a dimensional gateway. It's made of corruption energy. So that's where he's hiding, huh? Right. If you're going alone, the code could... Relax, buddy. I'm not planning to get stuck in a mirror. Looking for me? Sonic's in the back. Not today, freak. Boom. Sonic, are you okay? Yeah, but I think we just made him angry. Then tells what's happening. He's inside the network. He's controlling my system. Can you shut it down? I'm trying, but it's like he is the system. Tails, you can't run from yourself. Get down! Ah! I feel like I should explain the scenes. So this is Sonic. I feel like I was too lazy to animate Sonic breaking the door down. And if you're wondering what actually happened on the episode, when I actually had to add the new thing, I didn't really tell the Sonic voice actor, so I kind of had to voice for Sonic for a bit. I tried my best not to have to say anything. I tried my best not to say a single word. Let's let it play. But you need Master Emerald. He's here. I need to word Sonic and Temu's. If you're wondering why I put Sonic and Temu's at this side, I waited it to kind of looks kind of funny. This is the version with the song. Or maybe the. Anyway, just for context, I will explain what happened to these characters. Well, most of the characters, because Shadow was the only one that actually kind of made sense. Knuckles, so it was actually supposed to indicate something. So Knuckles lost his head, basically, and Amy lost half her body. I actually forgot. I kind of was too lazy to draw metal for that long. Low key, I was way too lazy to have to make a full out school. Plus, I kind of feeling just Tails to die this early. So Tails surviving then. Fonda actually doesn't want him to survive, so he just kills him. I actually felt like I had to censor it because, yeah. Oh yeah, I should also show you real quick show you Tails' nightmare. His report. I'll tell Tails is one, and then I'll explain the other guy. If you want, you can read it. Tails is from the Nightmare universe. He is scared Dixie will find him and infect him. He wishes things will go back to the way it was. And you see this guy right here? That's who acted. By the way, these are not actually red. These are just part of him. It's with his eyelash, his eyelashes are like red and stuff. So like an example is his eyelashes go up. His things go back. The things go back to the right color. Told you, actually, yeah, a good example is the episode 6 that was in works. I really need to change the shoe color because I did end up deciding to make the shoe, hold up, wrong layer. Ended up deciding to make the shoes blue. A good indication is this. He wraps it up. He wraps that part of his head up so that way, because he doesn't want to actually cut that side, because he can't just. Oops, hold up. He knows he can't just straight up cut it off, because if he cuts it off, he loses the ability to talk. Only does he lose the ability to talk, but he ends up losing the ability to see out that eye. Fun fact, he actually can still see out the eye. He just chooses to not pay attention. He just chose he was still gonna be able to see out the eye. Tails just had the choice, but chose to just let this guy take over the eye, cause he doesn't want to just see whatever they're seeing. They have to let the eye out because it is part of them, and it hurts. It kind of hurts them because they can't actually close it because they're not in fully control of the eye. And you get why I'm remaking it. I don't know if I should play some Roblox for y'all. You know what? Because if you watch this far, either live or not live, you get to listen to this soundtrack. I'm not gonna keep telling you what it was for or what it's called. I'll tell you what I was about to call it, but ended up deciding to change it. I almost was gonna call the song 2 Steps Ahead and stuff. Look at this. I'm just doing this as a joke. This was my first time actually doing something like this. Because I see a lot of people just go like... But... Plus I see a lot of people put a gap between his eyes and the thing. Plus I kind of see people also make Sonic's nose like this. I needed it to look kind of good since I did start making a very new art style. A while ago I was trying to make a comic though, but gave up instantly. Let's just say I'm not telling you what those characters are. You gotta make lemonade.
When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back.
I tried the voice, but it sounded pretty bad because I was because I was sick at the time. I really don't want to give you a dang 1 minute and 1 minute and 25. You know what? I'll give you a kind of a preview. Look at that. Look at how much frames I got. You know what? You are kind of solid. I needed to make a voice. I needed to put in the word real quick. It's ever since like that. Since we just decided to not trace anymore and make the text original and make everything, and kind of decided to not just trace. I mean, this has nothing to do with the tracing. I just feel like making, like match the person who is talking, because sometimes it's hard to tell. It's like, I'll tell you a bit of some early concepts of the text. Okay, the first text, the words of their text when they talk was they were going to be. So first, we were going to have the weapon they had. Like Tails would have his arm cannon as his, like something like this. He would straight up have the arm cannon. Sonic would have this. The Light Dash Crystal. Then Knuckles would have those fist things we were originally gonna make him have. Like I'm pretty sure he had this in the adventure, and also in Sonic. He found them in Sonic X. And then a later concept, we made it like so. Like it's like, if you guys ever played Alchem Memories, you'll get this. Alchem Memories wasn't out at the time. We looked at most of those red things and said, "Yep, what's?" I said, "Well, the Sonic voice actor really never did it," but I went like, "Ooh, this looks good. I'm gonna use it." But I guess I'm just gonna use it again and make it look kind of cool now. You gotta admit, I've evolved over the years. What would happen if I actually end up filling it in? Fill up. Nah, I don't think I would have filled it in. Don't ask about the art style. This was actually about, like, before I decided had the better art style. This is something like my current art style. And by the way, in this, I fully draw this. I actually drew this fully out, inside out, like nothing. This guy is tougher than Eggman's belly. And then my idea is Tails' text would be white. We to find a way to knock him off his feet. We need to find a way to knock him off his feet. You know what? It looks good without this. I was really like the part where really like how when I draw Tails like this, but unfortunately, I don't know if I can do it anymore. Okay, I don't want my art to look pretty bad. You know what? Maybe it looks better without it. Like, maybe I don't even need this. Oh yeah, I don't even need it. But I'm probably gonna rewrite that. Probably gonna rewrite the word since now I kind of know I can have way more space. We need to find that. Actually, that thing is a tank. We actually, I don't know. I don't even know. They plan to knock off his feet. You know what? Don't worry, I'm not just going to make it like so like Tails looks like he's the main character. I'm actually going to make it so each character has their own custom looking dialogue. Something like Danny's will like, you know? That thing is a tank, but I have a plan to knock him off his feet. That thing is a tank, but I have a plan to knock him off his feet. It already got revealed. Plus, you know what? Maybe I can reveal the whole thing. Like, I'm saying I maybe can reveal it. Because like that's not even half of it. Yeah, you're probably like, wait, what? That's just not even half. That is just half of it. That's not even around the whole thing. I have even got more. That was even more than. Early preview. You want to know what it actually used to say? It used to say it was like in the original plot, he was going to be a robot, but we decided to make him not a robot. So it was something about being a robot. So we actually I think he is on EXE's team, and the voice actor wanted me to put this in. Then we'll have to kick his ass out the way. Let me see if this is fast. You know what? No, I'm gonna get rid of it. I want it to look good. Not just straight up dog poo. So, I'm gonna put smoke here. Guys, he's still alive. You guys will not believe how hard this was just to draw. sideways. And this one, I drew this whole thing. I drew this thing. I drew like this part until I was talked like a week ago. I did from here. I did also accidentally got the wrong color palette for tails, but yeah, that's my bad for getting the wrong color palette. Are you kidding me? I'm actually just going to have to do this one by one. I have to color him in like one by one. Wow. Hold up. Why did he go down? You know what? Copy, paste. What is that? Why is that there? Paste. What? No, wait. Copy, paste. Thanks, Knuckles. No problem, Tails. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna end the stream here. If you haven't yet, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below what type of stream I should do next. Bye, guys. Oh, there. Okay, yeah, but wish